Hi guys, welcome to InfinityMate. So today I'm going to show how I draw my NFT and how I'm going to generate it. So first I selected this software. It's actually a website named Photopy. So I chose this because this is free and easy to use. You have the options like Photoshop and other freely available softwares. If you can use them, go for that. But in this case I use this because this is a website and very easy to handle. I didn't know anything about this software. It was so easy to learn and it has all the features I needed to make the layers, export it, save it likewise. So this is the sample NFT. I have drawn this much, so if I need to add any layers I can do it very easily. So these are my all the layers, and so I can change the eyewears. So likewise, so this is it. So I'm using this Photopy to draw these NFTs. So if we need to export it, we can go to file, export layers, and untick all these ticks. If you want to increase the size, you can select it from here. You can select the format, png or anything, and you can make the quality as 100%. If you are going for a pixelated NFT, you can move it down a bit, and you can export it from here. Then you have to install Visual Studio Code to run the code that we need to use for generation of NFTs. So after you draw the layers, you have to put them together and create each image as a NFT. So to do that, first you need to install Visual Studio Code. If you have it in your machine, that's fine. If not, you can go from this link and install. If you are a Mac machine, you can install like the button will be shown like this. Now you need to download the Hashlip art engine, which contains the code to generate the NFTs you need from the layers that you already drawn. So this is the GitHub code that uh, provided by Hashlips. So he has his own YouTube channel. He has some other tutorials as well related to NFTs, and you can download it from here. So you can go to code and click download zip. So it will download a zip file which you can extract and get the code. You download the code, you can see it here in your downloads folder after you extract it. So you can go inside, you can see all the folders are there just to make sure that it is correctly downloaded. So you can open the code with Visual Studio Code by opening Visual Studio Code and go to file and open. So you can navigate to the specific folder that your code is in, like downloads, then Hashlips art engine main, and then click open. Since I have opened the code before, so you can see all the files are here. Then you have to open the terminal, so you can go to the menu, terminal, new terminal. So here you can use npm install to install the dependencies, the needed factors, rather than the code from the node modules will be installed by entering this npm install and click enter. So after you run this, since I have run this code already, I have this folder node modules. So if when you download the source code in the beginning, it is not there. when you run this code npm install, it will run for some time and create these node modules automatically. Then you have to arrange the layers into the correct places. I will show you that. So inside the Hashlip's art engine main code base, you can see a folder named layers. You can click on that and go to the explorer, file explorer. You can see like this, open the layers folder. So you can see, you can create these folders as your layer categories. Let's say so this is a hair layer. So here we have this this this, so that is a separate layer. So after hairs we have the beards or mustaches, facial hairs. So we have the eyewears. So likewise we have those layers, so we can put all the backgrounds into the background folder. We can all the body parts into the body folder, all the eyewears into the eyewear folder, all the faces into the face folder likewise. So we have those kind of things. And we have female bodies as well, armor. And so in this uh, configuration we have two data sets, like for the male one and the female one, because male has one body parts, so female has another body part. So we have I will show you that in the configuration js, so config js. So this is the next part. We need to arrange all your layers. If you have nft, you have to arrange all your layers into correct correct folder that you need to put those into, like backgrounds, body, eyewear, face, head, mouth. Likewise, if you have another folders, like you have trees, you can have different skies, different grasses, different environments, different characters. So likewise you have to arrange these layers as your nft configuration. We'll go through the code. So the code is like a template that you can do the necessary things, like putting the necessary layers and all. You can change the config.js the needed places and run it, but the main concepts and the logics are in the main.js. So it has some methods to build it, the rarity weight. So I have done a video before explaining you the rarity. So there are some things that this video is not about explaining the code, but I will do another video explaining all the methods that uh, the people need to know about, what is happening there inside this method, and what are the changes that we can do to improve the code and get a next level nft with different weights, rarities, and configurations likewise. So today we are only focusing on the config.js, which anyone can choose it, and anyone can do the configurations. So we can see there are some configurations down, but the most important part, like, so these things, you can change your collection name, you can give it a description. So these are, when you are uploading it to OpenSea, these are coming with the metadata. So you can give a IPFS location, which you can, like, as I explained in previous videos also, the nft is just a, you can see a image or a music or anything, but it's just the address that it is giving. But the image is in some place, and the location will be mapped in the blockchain. So that location will be, you can buy that location through OpenSea or any other platform. So you can upload all the images into a FTP or IPFS. In blockchain it's called as IPFS. So a location, and get those details. So we can have so this is for Solana metadata. So currently I'm doing with ETH. So if you are working with Solana, we have to do some changes, and there are some other configurations we need to do. So I will do that. I never tried it in Solana, so if I tried it, I will share it with you guys. So here we can see these layer configurations. So as I said, I have two configurations, one for the gents configuration, and one for the ladies configuration. So as so you can lined up all your layers as for the name. So in this case you have to be careful, because so you have to go from bottom to the top. Like background has to be the first layer that needs to be generated. Then on top of that, the armor, body, face, eyewear, nose, and mouth should be the top. So that is the order that we need to make sure we can put it in here. Likewise, so if we put the background in the middle, so background will be coming on top of body, so the body won't be visible. So that you need to be very conscious about, and you have to focus before doing this very carefully. Likewise, so as my example, so I have put the background, armor, body, face, eyewear, head, beard, nose, mouth. So since in female part we don't have the beard, since females doesn't have beards, so we have the rest, and we are changing the female body because female wearables are different from the gents wearables. So this 4,000 to 5,000 is like, so first from 1 to 4,000, the image numbers will be generated like this. From first 4,000 will be generated as gens. So this layer order will be generated first. Then 4,001 to 5,000 will be the second part. So altogether we are generating 5,000 images. From that, 4,000 images will be working with this layer configuration, and the other 1,000 will be generated with this configuration. Let's make it a bit of a simple. So let's say we are generating only five. So we'll put grow edition size to like 4, and this will make it 5. Save it. So you can change other things like format, if you want to make gifs, text, so extra metadata. You so other things are like, if you are working it for the first time and you are getting used to it, you just need the basic things. So then you have to go here and type npm run generate. So when we enter this, so it is starting to generate the images. So you can see it's starting to generate the images. Okay, so the fifth five NFTs are generated. So if you want to check the generated NFTs, you have to go to the build folder. So inside this, uh, your images will be generated 1 2 3 4 5, and the metadata files, which is respected files, what are the layer configuration used for this. Likewise, the JSON files will be generated inside the JSON file. Inside the build folder, there are two folders, images and JSON. So JSON contains the metadata that you will need to it when you are uploading it into the OpenSea, the NFTs. And in that, so that mentioned the rarity you need. So you can see here, background, shape, body. So this is the image name. So for the trade type phase, in this specific, the first one. So shape 116 copy 2 will be used as the face. So that is the layer configuration of this specific image. So now you can see that we have generated the images, but it is random. So we didn't specify any rarity into this. So if you want to check the rarity of this, you can type npm run rarity. So it will show the current rarity of the used images. So as an example, let's go to top. Okay, so 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 these, so in body, so these body 2 is not used any of the NFT, because we only generated 5, so none of them has this body part. So this one, this shape 116 copy 3 got into 20%. So 1 in 5 edition will be this body part, contains this. And this one 116 copy added to 1 in 5 edition, again 20%. So likewise, so in this case we did not mention any rarity configurations inside the config.js or inside the images when we add in the layers. So that's why it does not contain anything. So the 20%, like we can control these percentages, like through the images. When you add in the layers, you can add something into the end of the name, and then generate, it will add the rarity to it. So I can show you that. So we'll try that as well. So you have to go into your layers folder. Let's open it as like this. So layers, let's say, okay, so this is the background we need. We need all the background should be from this layer, so we can put 100. And then we can go back and we can generate this again. So it will generate the 5 images. So if we do it correctly, all the generated images should contain the yellow color background. So as you can see, all the ones are in yellow color. So here all the ones has this background one. So that's the thing, that you can control the rarity with this kind of behavior. Let's say we need we sorry we make it as 50. and we make this as 50. So this with this code we have the complete control what we need to do, what are the rarities, where what should be the most rare attributes, and what are the other ones, the like the common ones. Likewise we have the control. So we can run this again. So now it should be 50%. So since it is 5, let's say, so this one is yellow, this okay, this one is the other color, okay, this one also other color, and yes. So likewise, so we have the control and we can do the things that change the layers, and we can generate our own NFT through using these hash lips and the methods that I taught you in this video. So there are other things that when we generating, so how we are going to deploy, and how we are going to upload those things as a bulk to into the OpenSea. So there are some other steps as well. There are other valuable features in this code, like if you have normal images, if you want to pixelate those images, we have that feature in this code as well. So what you can do is, first you have to run the generate code and normally generate the images by using npm run generate. Then after that you can run npm run pixelate. When you run that, it will create another folder in the build folder named pixel images. So in that folder you will have the pixelated images you need. You need to create a preview like this inside the build folder. You can use this command npm run preview. So after you run this, it will create a preview png inside the build folder, which you can see like this. It will collect all the generated images as one image, and you can use that as well. Okay, so this is all about uh, NFT generations and NFT creating part. So there are other steps, like to you need to explore OpenSea. You need to upload all your created NFTs into the OpenSea. Likewise, so you have to have some steps to create your NFT, to market your NFT. So still I am also exploring in those things. So in the future I have plans to create some more needed videos to guide you to upload these NFTs through IPFS, and to upload these NFTs into OpenSea without any hassle. So uh, be with us and enjoy the content.